In hundreds of interviews with homeless women over the course of 13 years, only one woman was not sexually abused as a little girl or raped as a young woman. For most of these women, home is a very scary place, a place they fled. The shelters are ironically the first places that many of them ever find safety, protection, or comfort. This is a woman's story as she told it. What isn't in the story is the fact that this woman met another woman in a shelter, and they fell in love. And through their love, they both got out of the shelter system. The name of this monologue is The Little Coochie Snorcher That Could.
Memory, December 1965, 5 years old. My mama tells me in a scary, loud, life-threatening voice to stop scratching my coochie snorcher. Well, I become terrified that I've scratched it off down there. I do not touch it again, even in the bath. I become afraid that the water will come up in me and cause me to explode. So I put Band-Aids on my coochie to cover the hole, but they come off in the water. I imagine a stopper, a bathtub plug up there to prevent things from entering me. I wear 3 pairs of happy, heart-patterned cotton underpants underneath my snap-up pajamas. I still want to touch myself sometimes, but I don't. Memory, 7 years old. Edgar Montaigne, who is 10, gets very angry and punches me with all his might right between my legs. It feels like he has split myself in half. I limp home and I can't pee. And when my mama asks me what's wrong with my coochie snorcher, I tell her what Edgar did to me. And she yells at me and tells me not to let anyone ever touch me down there again. I try to tell her he didn't touch it, Mama. He punched it. Memory, 9 years old. I play on my bed, bouncing and falling, and I impale my coochie snorcher on the bedpost.
Oh my God.
I make high-pitched screaming noises that come straight from my coochie snorcher's mouth. I get taken to the hospital where they sew me up, where I've been torn apart down there. Memory, 2 years old. I'm at my father's house and they're having a party upstairs. Everybody's drinking. I'm playing in the basement, trying on my new white cotton bra and underpants that my father's girlfriend has given to me. When suddenly my father's best friend, the big man Alfred, comes up from behind me and pulls down my underpants and sticks his big hard penis into my coochie snorcher. I scream and I kick and I try to get away, but it's too late. He's already got it in. My father's there then, and he has a gun. There's a loud, horrible noise. There's blood all over Alfred and me. There's so much blood. I'm sure my coochie snorcher's finally fallen out. Alfred is paralyzed for life. My mother doesn't let me see my father for 7 years. Memory, 16 years old. There's a 24-year-old woman in our neighborhood, and I stare at her all the time. One day she invites me into her car. And she asked me if I like to kiss boys, and I say, I do not like that. She says she wants to tell me something. And she leans over and she kisses me so softly on my lips with her lips. She puts her tongue in my mouth. Wow. She asked me if I'd like to come over to her house. And then she kisses me again and she tells me to relax, to feel it, to let our tongues feel it. She asked my mama if I can spend the night, and my mother's delighted that such a beautiful, successful woman has taken an interest in me. I'm scared, and I can't wait. Her apartment is fantastic. She's got it hooked up. It's the 70s. The beads, the fluffy pillows, the mood lights. I decide right there that I want to be a secretary just like her when I grow up. She fixes herself a vodka and asks me what I'd like to drink, and I say the same as she's drinking. She says, I don't think your mama would like you drinking vodka. I don't think she would like me kissing girls either. And the pretty lady fixes me a drink. Then she changes into this chocolate satin teddy. She is so beautiful. I always thought bulldaggers were ugly. And I say, you look great. She says, so do you. I say, but I only have on this white cotton bra and panties. And she dresses me slowly in another satin teddy. It's lavender like the first soft days of spring. The alcohol has gone to my head and I'm loose and ready. There's a poster over her bed of a naked black woman with a big afro. And she lays me down gently on the bed and just our bodies rubbing makes me come. Then she does everything to my coochie snorcher that I always thought was nasty, and wow! I am loose and ready. And she says, your vagina, untouched by man, smells so nice and so fresh. I wish I could keep it that way forever. Well, then I get crazy wild, and the phone rings. And of course, it's my mama. I'm sure she knows. She catches me and everything. I'm breathing heavy when I get on the phone. I try to act normal, and she says, what's wrong with you? Have you been running? I'm like, no, Mama, exercising. Then she tells the pretty lady to make sure there's not any boys around, and she goes, no worries, there's no boys around here. And then the gorgeous secretary shows me everything about my coochie snorcher. She has me play with myself in front of her. Shows me all the different ways to give myself pleasure. She is very thorough. Tells me to always know how to give myself pleasure so I don't have to rely on a man. Well, in the morning, I'm sure I've become butch because I'm so in love with her. She laughs, but I never see her again. I realized then that she was my surprising, unexpected, politically incorrect salvation. She transformed my sorry-ass coochie snorcher and raised it into a kind of heaven.
We've created a map of vagina-friendly cities. Welcome, Abilene. Woo!
Yeah.
They are wild for vaginas in Pittsburgh. In fact, a woman from Pittsburgh was obsessed about a particular word, a pejorative word used to describe the vagina. Her mission was to reconceive the word. The name of this monologue is Reclaiming Cunt. I call it cunt. I've reclaimed it. Cunt. I really like it. Cunt. Just listen to it. Cunt. 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 C. Cackle. Cavern. Clit. Cute. Cum. It's a closed C, closed inside the cuh. And then a U. And then cuh, this curvy, inviting sharkskin U that's uniform, under, up, urge, the U. And then the N. And then cun, snug letters fitting perfectly together. N is nest, now, nexus, nice, nice, always depth, always round in the uppercase. N, with a jagged, wicked electrical pulse on it, it goes, cun? Or with a soft N, with a warm N, it says cun. And then there's the T. And then there's this sharp, certain, tangy T, and it's texture, take, tent, tight, tantalizing tendrils, tensing time, tactile. Tell me cunt.
Cunt.
Say cunt.
Cunt.
Come on, say cunt.
Cunt.